Good afternoon, Shed fans. As you can see from a little video I've just shown you all, I've been a busy lad today. I've scratch built my own low loader trailer, and it's been built from 2 flatbed trailers. Well, parts of. I got a flatbed trailer off one of the lads from Leicester Club on last Sunday. And I've used the rear suspension in this bed, and the frames I've got. So this part here is one set of frames, and then the front part's another set of frames. But they're not. They're just the spare frames that I've had. I've got another trailer off eBay, and that had been butchered about with. So what I've done is I've used those frames as a trial to see if it would work. What I was planning on doing, and as you can see, it has worked. So this is a good flatbed that's mint. Oh, it's dirty because I've just been outside with it. That's a good flatbed in good nick. And all I've done is I've just stripped it completely down, back to bare components, transferred my suspension from these are the frames from one of the trailers that I got from Leicester Club last week. They're the original frames, and then I've had that many flatbed trailers. I've stripped them all. I've made my own parts for them. I've used the components to make my own trailers, like my triaxle trailer and my curtain sider trailer. So I've ended up with a load of parts spare. So I thought to myself, what can I do to do a trailer? And I was going to make a single axle box trailer, but then my friend, one of my other friends, had said he's bought a low loader trailer. So I thought, I'll see if I can make myself one, because he was saying that they're really expensive to buy a low loader, and the only ones that are cheap enough are ones on eBay that are resin 3D printed. So I didn't really want a resin printed one, a 3D printed plastic trailer. So I thought I'll just convert these Tamiya trailers. So I've got, so all I've done really is I've took these side panels off, these sides here, and from my other parts I've got 3 sets of frames. I've got 3 pair of frames, a complete bed, a set of suspension, the rear end, this light bar and stuff. So what I've done is I've just stripped it. Yeah, so I've cut the, hang on. I've cut the frames just after the legs there, and I'll put some motorised legs on it. So I'm going to have to cut this bed out a little bit to get some frames, to get me motorised legs in there. And then when I get my new sheet of aluminium, I'm going to take that bed off, this bed off here, off this triaxle trailer, put a one piece bed on that trailer from start to finish, and then cut that one up, cut this one up to go on this front piece here, and then to go on that back piece up there, and then I'll make a board to go across here and to go across here. So I'm gonna yeah, so I've cut that there in front of 15mm behind legs, and then I've cut off I've used that side rail there, and I've cut off quite a lot. Yeah, so I've cut down, this is one bit here that I've cut off at the end of there, and then you can see there where it says retractable legs, that married up to that bit there. So I've cut that bit down, I've cut that bit out at frames there, and then I've used the side piece, one of these side pieces here, I've used that to make these vertical bits here, and then I've just drilled and slotted. I've just drilled bed out and slotted it, and put me and then drilled it and slotted it to put them struts through. I'll just rip these off. So underneath, I mean, it's all very rough at the minute. I need to slot all them holes. I need to slot all holes and get it all set up right. So as I was building it, I noticed that the actual side rails, they're side rails, they're these, that they line up with centre holes, you know, because of deck stretchers. See, deck stretchers that go across there and in 4 places. So just turn them round and put one inside, bolted them together, pull them all the way out to extremities, and then that happens to be the same. They happen to be the same width as the internal frames then. There's this gap here from there to there. So it's all worked out alright. Yeah, so there's a lot of work left to be done. And it's obviously, you can see it's not squared up. But once I've slotted these holes inside here, slotted these holes, top and bottom, and then once they've been slotted, then I can square it up and tighten it up, and then pop another bolt through in the middle when it's all square. Pop another bolt through in the middle there, so when it's all square, it'll all go together. It'll be all solid. So this is a Tamiya landing leg. So that fits on there. But I just need to cut that aluminium bed out so that the leg can drop down. And then it'll stand up on its own feet then. It is very long, so I might end up doing a steering wheel axles, I think, possibly. But I'll get it all built up first, get all bed built up and that first. Get it all ready to go. Right, I'll just measure it for the actual length. Right, so from the very end of the trailer without the top board on to this end, it's 50 inch, just over 50.5 inch, which is 128 centimeters long. So I will probably need to put steering wheel axles on it, thinking about it, so that I can get it round Leicester Club corners and stuff. Yeah, so that's about it really for today. So I've done 2 trailers this weekend. Scratch built that one, scratch built that one, not the triaxle one. I did a live stream on my other channel. Did a live stream on my RC channel. Yeah, so that's it guys for this video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and it will be a bit more together. Next video, a bit more put together. Thanks for watching. Let's catch you next one. Bye.